Good afternoon, everyone. I am back up here in the woods, and I actually just did a review on a pair of boots that I got last year. And I'll post that video first if you guys want to go check that out if you're in the market for a new pair of boots. And while I was up here, I thought I would just do not really a review, just show you what I use for turkey season. Everything I've got is not, somewhat name brands. I guess I got some Nightingale, some Primo stuff, some Flexstone stuff, but it's not probably top of the line stuff. But I am not a expert turkey hunter by no means. But like everything else, I love being in outdoors, and anytime I get a chance to, especially hunting, I just absolutely love to do that. And the vest I've got, that thing is probably 15 years old. Cheap Walmart. It's a field line. I got it at Walmart literally probably 15 years ago. But yeah, before I get to use it, it still works, it still lasts. I need to change it. So with that being said, I'm gonna make a whole big long list of video here, but I'll go ahead and flip the camera around and show you my equipment, what I use when I go turkey hunting. Alright guys, here's my vest, and like I said, it is called Field Line. I got this thing at Walmart, probably, gosh, I'm gonna say probably 12, 14, 15 years. It's hard to tell. And like I said, it fits me pretty good. It's got two small pockets right here that's where I keep my mouth calls. Got another little utility pocket here, and I'll show you what goes in there. Has a zipper pocket and a flap pocket and a mesh pocket on each side. And right here, it has a place where you can carry two strikers. And of course, right here is for your box call. And then on the back side, it has this unzips, and there's a blaze orange plastic or felt type thing that comes down in case you put your turkey back here. And it does have these drop down butt pads to sit on. So a pretty basic vest. Like I said, it was actually on sale I think $25, and it's got some padding right there on the back too. So I think it was normally like a $35, $40 vest. I actually got it on sale for 25 bucks. Like I said, several years ago. So that's my vest. Alright guys, I'll start here at the end working my way down. This is a Primo's. This is a turkey carrier. Good you can see it. It has a little dry lid on it. But what it is, you put your turkey's head in there. This part right here, you put the legs through behind the spurs and lock it down. You just throw that over your shoulder. Plus, like I said, my vest has a orange flap that I bring down. I have a Primo's box cutter, Flexstone. That is a glass slate call or glass call. That's the striker with it. I did buy an extra striker. This is the tool that I rough it up with. It didn't come with it. I bought this separate. It has a piece of sandpaper inside and has chalk inside for that, inside the handle. Here's my two mouth calls. And here is my very first turkey call. I've had this thing longer than I've ever had anything else. It's just a Nightingale push and pull call. And out of all these calls, I definitely use this one more than any of them. And then secondly would probably be this. And then would probably go here and here. And I don't use a box call a whole lot. Basically, I'll use it on a windy day, but only after I've used all these other ones and then fairly, started out quiet and went a little bit louder. Oh yeah, and there is my crow call and my owl call back there. I don't use them very much at all. I'll use that occasionally, but a lot of times I just like to hear the turkeys gobble on their own. I use the crow call even more sparingly, and it's only during the day if I'm trying to get one to gobble. But like I said, I use this one and this one more than anything. About the only time I use the box call is after I've already used some of these other ones and nothing seems to be around, especially on a windy day, or if it's already midday or later in the day when I'm out walking around. I've already left my original spot and try and get something up. I'll use that, but still, again, only usually after I've tried this or this or this, and I'm going to get a little bit more distance, and I haven't had anything respond, so I don't really use that a whole lot. This right here, I use more than anything. I have called in and had more turkeys answer me with this than I have anything. Haven't killed everyone I've called in, but I have had more success with this. And then, like I said, this one right here does pretty good too. I am not a terrific mouth caller. This one right here, I think both these are Primo. I know that one is. I got it just here recently, but this was a Primos too, I believe. For years, I could not use a mouth call because I got a bad gag reflex. And several years ago, and I can't hardly find them now, but Primo's come out with a call that was already had a little plastic hoop over top of it. I can't remember the name of them. And I actually got it and had it for several years and learned how to work a mouth call a little bit better. So I've had this one now for a couple years. I'm okay with it. I'm not super good with it. And I got this one just the other day. It's a Primo's also. Don't remember the name of it, but it does have a little bit of a different tone than this one does. So basically when I use them is usually when I'm trying to do this or this at the same, or I'm using either this one or this one. A lot of times I'll go ahead and do a very light calling with this. If I know there's a turkey in the area or he's hung up, I'm just trying to get him to think there's more than one bird up here, more than one hen up here. But I very rarely use them just by themselves. Like I said, this is my number one go-to, and this would probably be second. Here would be third, and this would be fourth. So anyway, that's all my gear I carry pretty much. I do carry a small pair of binoculars with me. Other than that, gloves, face mask, your camera, and all that stuff. I'm not going to get into that today, though. On occasion, I've brought a rangefinder with me because I have hunted with a crossbow, I think, once or twice. But just with the amount of time, I really don't get to hunt that much. Probably going to get to this year more than any time. But, I did buy a gun last year just for specifically turkey hunting. It can be used for squirrel and other small game also, but basically just for turkey hunting. Anyway, guys, I hope you like this little video, and like I said, if you're in the market for a pair of boots, you can go check it out. And I got a buddy trying to call me right now, so I'm going to get off here and end this video and give him a call back. And it is Easter weekend. Yesterday was Good Friday. Tomorrow is Easter Sunday, Resurrection Sunday. So God bless, and everybody have a great weekend.